Mukbang. We're mukbanging our breakfast again. Good morning, Rudy.
Morning.
We're having our probiotics.
I don't drink that.
And living minerals, magnesium.
No, it tastes like camel piss.
He doesn't like it, but I try to feed it to him anyway. But this is our mukbang breakfast. Strawberries.
Show my breakfast?
Yes, this is our daily breakfast. We eat big every morning, and every night we eat smoothies. Well, not every night.
Is it better to eat big in the morning so you don't gain weight? Because if you eat big at night, you sleep with it?
Yeah, Rudy doesn't believe me that you should eat your big breakfast in the morning.
No, I believe you.
Okay, he believes me now. Let's see. I'm trying to see something here. I don't remember it being so close up last time we tried this.
You got it zoom in.
Where's the zoomer?
I don't know. You put your fingers and you do that kind of thing.
Okay, let's see.
No, the other way. I don't know.
It's not zooming. Oh, here. No, I don't see a zooming spot.
Well, then you got to move it back.
Oh, maybe it was further back last time.
I don't know. You keep putting me behind your glass of coffee.
I'm trying to hide you. Because you're so hot tamale. He's my Texan treat. So what's on your mind today, Rudy?
Are you listening to your earphones?
They fell out. I'm going to squeeze your cheeks because they're so cute.
She listens to this stuff?
I got to know what's going on.
All the time. I've never seen anybody in my whole life who's more addicted to talk radio than my wife.
Uh-huh.
She knows what everybody said on every talk radio show.
It's full time. I know that Rudy got a letter from Homeland Security that said, you got a big bad laser.
Oh, right. And I got to return the form.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I ain't going to return the form.
Nobody tells Rudy what to do, trust me. It's not a good idea.
I called the customer service department of that place. They sell lasers to America all the time.
Yeah, I know. Lots of people have lasers.
But I'm going to remember that they stole it.
I know you are.
I don't like it.
Oh, you missed our prayer. We did say a prayer before we started eating, and we prayed for all the prisoners, the P3s. You know, the trials in Oregon, they leave like a week between each day that they're in court, which is so crazy. What about people? I bet they do that on purpose because people come from out of town and it's a pain in the butt.
They're going to see your Mackenzie Childs box and think you're Mason or something.
I'm a Mason.
That's not Mason. That's Mackenzie Child.
Yeah, if anybody doesn't know what Mackenzie Childs is, they should look it up. It's a real treat.
So we prayed for Bryce Matthew Quellar, the dirty cops in Las Vegas, including Kenneth Meade, has put him back in prison, jail. We prayed for Schaeffer Cox, who's back in the CMU, and all of his phone and...
Can't even speak to his lawyer.
Yeah, all of his phone and email privileges have been taken away, and they're trying to derail his appeal. We prayed for Ed and Elaine Brown. Ed said he's going to send me another hue and cry. Have you ever heard of hue and cry, Erin? No? I guess back in the old days when you wanted to make an announcement to the world, you did a hue and cry in the marketplace.
Really?
Like you stood in the middle of town and you did hue and cry and you announced a big announcement. So Ed Brown's going to send me a hue and cry and I'm going to read it.
Wow, that's cool.
This is the second one. He's already sent me one before.
You already read it online?
Yeah, I read the first one. He's sending me a second one. He's figured out who the bad guys are that run the world.
Satan.
So I'm waiting for that and talked to Lonnie Vernon. And Lonnie Vernon wanted to know a case number from Pacer.
Yeah.
And so I looked up a pacer.gov case number for him. Lonnie got a book from Peter Ruckman about his autobiography. I think I sent him The Full Cup by Peter Ruckman, and there was another book I sent him. Maybe your favorite book. What's the name of your favorite book? The Power of Negative Thinking.
Yeah, that's a great book. I sent one to you, Maureen. I hope you read it.
So I sent that to Lonnie Vernon. He seems to like it. I really, out of all the prisoners that we communicate with, I relate probably most to Lonnie Vernon. I like him a lot. Lonnie Vernon is like my favorite. He's a truck driver and sometimes he's foul-mouthed, but he's a good guy, and he didn't deserve to get thrown in prison. You got Russell Landers. He really is promoting this Forks Over Knives documentary, but we watched that already, right?
Yeah, it's about don't eat meat. And here we are. We're having steak and eggs.
We're having steak and eggs. I guess Russell Landers, he said the water's really bad in the prison. He's got sores all over his body. He's been in prison 21 years. Never hurt anybody. There's no victim.
We don't even know why.
He was part of the Montana Freemen, and I guess the government hated the Montana Freemen or something. So I really like Russell Landers too, but I can't say I'm all excited about that movie Forks Over Knives. I think it had Oprah Winfrey's picture on it. I can't get excited about anything with Oprah Winfrey. But also I eat meat. I'm a meat eater.
You like your bacon sandwiches?
Yeah, I love bacon sandwiches. Wally Drake's been attacked.
You tried to call his show last night, but there was no answer.
I think he's very busy with all the attacks from the Buena Park Gestapo. So pray for Wally Drake. I'm hoping to do an interview with Marine. You guys need to be introduced to Marine.
What topic is she covering?
I don't know, but her and I and Erin, we got a lot of things in common. Mm-hmm. I'll wait till the interview to talk about that.
She helped us a lot with the Ken Hovind situation.
Yeah, she's a very big into the prison ministry. Anyway, I got a lot of things to say about her, but I want to wait for the interview.
I was just thinking about the Ken Hovind situation and how when he was locked up, his family was very upset with us for being so bold. They wouldn't speak to us. And I don't blame them. But the same thing is happening to Gavin. He's so bold standing up at the courthouse to the feds that everybody's mad at, not everybody, but a lot of people are mad at him. Anyway,
anytime you speak out, you're going to have people that hate you, right?
Yep.
I've been talking to Daniel Riley on the phone. Daniel Riley was a dog walker with Ed Brown. And he does not deserve to be in prison, never hurt anybody. And he seems a very good guy. I've sent him a book on how to, it's called The Visual Guide to How to Build a House from Scratch, Cottage Water Systems. I sent him the Kindle. Mm-hmm. And I'm waiting for his feedback on that. But he calls. But he said he doesn't want to be recorded and uploaded, so I respect that.
Yeah.
But I really like Daniel Riley. Daniel Riley seems to be a very, very good guy. We've talked quite a bit, and he's going to call me back, tell me what he thinks about the books I sent him. Oh, he wanted a book on Patton, too, General Patton. So I guess he's really into studying General Patton.
One of the guys in Nevada or Oregon, I can't remember, I think his name's Corey LaCroix. He has a big, long list of books that he would like sent to him.
Yeah. If I was in prison, I would do a lot of reading, too, but I ain't going to prison.
Yeah.
But anyway, who else? What other prisoners we got that we need to? Oh, Charles Dyer. Don't forget Charles Dyer. Charles Dyer lost his faith. His father went through dementia. His mother's having problems. So Charles Dyer has left the Christian fold.
We have an event tomorrow, I think, for Charles Dyer. It's called Free Charles Dyer on Facebook. It's
Really?
an event that one of the girls has put up.
Yeah, I believe he's completely innocent of everything they said.
Yeah, he was featured in the P3 calendar, the 2017 calendar. And also, there is a fundraiser going on for Mrs. Finicum, that's Lavoyd's wife, to help her with her legal fees. Right now she is in court, I think, trying to find out who specifically shot her husband. And I think originally they said it was the Oregon Police Department that did it, but they're not saying now who specifically did it. So that's pretty significant that your husband can be shot by the government and you don't know who did it. The secret police.
You know, it reminds me of Lon Horiuchi.
Yeah, but they got his name.
Right, Lon Horiuchi, if I remember correctly, when I was growing up, his picture was on a Texas milk carton.
Oh, good.
A paper milk carton. It said wanted. And he's the one who shot Vicki Weaver, killed her while she was holding the baby. And he also shot Sammy Weaver, which is Randy Weaver's son. And then Lon Horiuchi was also a sniper at the Waco that killed 18 children and many adults. So Lon Horiuchi, they brought in from outside America, and he didn't have a problem killing Americans.
You like Rudy's Valentine's present?
That's our salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah, you better be careful with your salt and pepper shakers. They might come and get you.
Hey, what other prisoners did we miss? We got Karen and Lonnie Vernon. Don't forget the women, right? Karen Vernon is in prison just like Lonnie is. You got Elaine Brown along with Ed Brown. Francis Schaeffer Cox, Bryce Matthew Quellar, Sean Thomas Stuller's been put in the CMU on false charges.
Yeah, he's going to get out on appeal, I'm sure.
Sean?
Yeah.
I pray, man, that would be a wonderful day to see Sean out of prison.
So was Schaefer.
You got Daniel Riley, Jason Gerhard. Don't forget Jason Gerhard. Russell Landers, Charles Dyer, Pete Santilli, the Bundys. There's another guy by the name of Shaler Barbeau. Remember? Don't forget him.
Mm-hmm.
A very strong patriot. Good.
There's also a guy down the street near us named Casey Massey.
Oh.
I wrote to him once. He wrote back. He's not far from us.
He wrote back?
Yep.
What did he say?
He said, hi, keep the faith. Doesn't Rudy's hair look great? He wants me to cut it, but I think it's never looked better.
I need a haircut.
I like these little curls here.
I need a haircut.
Nope.
There was a guy, a black activist, who claims to be a Christian. I forget what state he was in.
He's
It was
very popular.
Anthony. You remember his name?
He has a Facebook page with thousands of supporters.
I can't remember his last name.
And then there's that other police officer.
Oh yeah, Daniel Holtzclaw. Right.
Oh,
There are innocent men in prison all over our country.
yeah. Unless you're involved in this whole thing, people think that all the guys in jail are guilty. But also I wanted to remind everyone, in South Dallas at Pastor Broden's church, there's an event on March 29th hosted by Overpasses for America. I think his name is Fred. And Chris Ann Hall's going to be speaking there and teaching the Constitution. And one of the ideas is to get Chris Ann Hall to teach the Constitution to the Trump administration. Isn't that a great idea? So anybody who has any contact with people up there at the Trump administration, please recommend Chris Ann Hall comes in and teaches.
And the petition update.
Oh, the petition for Terry Lakin has about 5,500 signatures. 5,500 and Schaeffer.
I mean, that's good to have 5,500 signatures, but he needs 100,000, right? And then Schaeffer's got like 31 people that want him to see him free.
Well, you know what? We know that petitions are garbage and they don't mean anything, but if people use it as a tool to talk about the topic, I think that's That's good.
In the case of Judge Margaret Casey Rogers, I lost count. I lost count of the hours that I spent going through the 12 videos, filling out the forms, mailing off all the certified letters. And I know that there's probably very few people that are going to have that sort of commitment. I do respect everyone
There
that
has
did it.
been a lot.
Yeah, Brady said there's like over 30 people that's done it, and I pray it even grows more than that.
That was a month ago.
Yeah, so maybe it's a lot more than that. So I definitely am an advocate for that, because I did it myself. But in reality, a lot more people might be more inclined to spend the time to sign the petition. And so that's like a second alternative. It's like if you're not going to spend the 12 hours and fill out all the certified letters and mail off to the Department of Justice, wasn't it Joseph Reverend Edward? He came up with this idea to sign a petition to impeach and prosecute Judge Margaret Worse Than Rape Catherine Rogers. And that's an easy thing for people to do. All you got to do is sign the petition. You don't have to spend 20 hours, 40 hours, however long I did. I lost count. It pretty in-depth stuff. Where's our hat? I want to show the hat.
Oh, it's right there on the thing. And also, I know a lot of people are following Pizzagate right now. And I know there's been thousands of arrests, including Sandusky's son. So hopefully that'll just keep on working its way up the ladder to the really big pedos. And we get our government cleaned out. You have quite a collection.
Yeah, we found a like-minded activist in Canton, and they have a customized hat, and they made this hat for us.
I wear that one all the time.
There you go, free Schaeffer Cox, and this is my favorite one. I wear this one all the time.
Yep. I have his and hers Death to the New World Order hats upstairs in the laundry room because I just wash them because we wear them a lot and they match our tailgate.
Any other things highlights that we got to talk about?
Please pray for bold, strong whistleblowers to come forward right now and have support and courage.
Do you think this is an addiction that my wife has?
Yeah.
All day long, hours upon hours, she's listening to talk radio.
Yep.
Name all the talk radios you listen to.
Since 9/11, I haven't listened to music, and that would be, what, 16 years ago?
Music is good for you.
The only music I get is Sunday morning. I get about 3 or 4 gospel hymns that are really nice from the old hymnals, not the super fun rock band stuff.
Name the talk show radio host.
Well, I listen to GCN, so I've got Catherine Austin Fitz, who talks about security and privacy. I got Josh Tully, who talks about all kinds of current affairs. I got, of course, Joyce Riley, and she has a new host that's taken her place most of the days because she's battling health issues, and his name is Daniel. Oh, his name escapes me. It'll come back. And then, of course, Chris Ann Hall is on GCN. Alex Jones is on GCN.
Sheila Zielinski?
Sheila is not on. She has her own app. It's called Weekend Vigilante, and she has great hosts. And what I like about her channel is there's no commercials, so that's a real bonus. And she needs help and support because she doesn't want to do commercials, and it costs her a lot of money to put those shows on.
You listen to James David Manning?
Yeah.
Did I miss anybody?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you did. I like YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, you got the Patriot Watch?
Oh, yeah, there's 2 shows. Somebody's asked me to be a host on one of their shows, and I am praying about it right now, and I'm thinking it's probably a good idea. I think I would do a lot like Sheila, as in I would let the guests do a lot of the talking. And I wouldn't be very keen on call-ins because it seems to be too fumbly. And doesn't really work out when you have live call-ins. But I might try a half an hour once a week. He likes breakfast.
You cook a good breakfast.
So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, 20 minutes. It looks like we should shut this down. Rudy's finished eating. I'm a slow eater. Anyway, thanks for joining us today. It was nice to hang out and mukbang with you.
Don't forget the prisoners.
Yeah. Don't forget the prisoners. And oh yeah, vote whether I should cut Rudy's hair or not, because I don't think I should.
I am going to get a haircut.
Yeah, I'm his barber, so we'll see about that. Okay. All right, everyone, take care and have a super fun weekend. And talk and spread the word of truth. Adios.
Bye.